Yo guys, it's Skills, and today we're back with you with another Grind Cross video. So this is gonna be, you saw in the title, and now I'm gonna actually basically explain how to do farming overnight. Now this isn't like some crazy thing that you have to put into the game. It's literally just a simple method and a simple button. But before we do get into that, I do want to say that there's been a lot of comments on my videos, and I appreciate every single comment, and I promise I will try to get back to you as fast as I can. But there's been a lot of comments on what they should be grinding or how to get higher CC or anything like that. Just to pretty much talk to you about that real quick, we're gonna show you the JP version real quick as well. But on global, as you can see, like my units right now, if I show you my team, I only have the actual team is my right here. Hold on, let me show you my actual team, and then you'll see like the CP isn't crazy high, but for what you have to be doing, you'll see that it is going to be good for you. Now you have to know that there are some units that you can work on to get a bigger boost, and there are some that you don't have to. It's up to you. But for what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to basically show you like what you should be having on your team, just so you can see. Like right now I have 77,000 CP. That's not too crazy, but that's not too bad. The reason why I'm getting that higher up is because I'm worrying more about my gear currently. So I have my gear, right, and I have, you can see like this is all my gear. So I have every single rare gear on here right now. I just have to work on my stars now. But that's so future skills. I basically was editing this video and forgot to realize that he should be explaining this part. So I'm gonna explain this part real quick. If we go to Green Meliodas, another thing you should be farming overnight is if you go to Awakening. When you want to awaken these units, you want to farm out all of the items that are on the bottom, on all of the stars for them. So when you have all that at a specific time frame, just do that. So let's just say you want to get to your units all the way to 4-star, right? At least you want to grab all these items you can. So if I click there, I'm not going to be able to actually do this one because I haven't grinded it out yet. But if you click onto it, you won't be able to until you work on your towns. So you have to work on your towns just to make sure that you can grind all the levels out. And once you do that, then you'll see like you can get these items, and then just have it sit overnight at least once every other week or every other day to grind out these, at least to get some kind of items from here, because these stars are very, very important, and I've explained it before in my videos, but these are the ones that will give you a huge boost in attack, HP, and defense, as well as other percentages that will help out in the game. But you want to grind out these as well overnight. If you find these potions and these levels, you can literally just go to it. For example, once you go to it, you're just gonna have to grind out overnight and just let it loop. So if we go into the Forest of Nightmares, like I'm going right now, I'm gonna have to farm one of these, right? So it's gonna let me farm it, and I'm gonna go for that mysterious magic potion, right? 60% chance, so you have to let this farm overnight, the same exact way that I'm gonna be explaining it in this whole video. So once you do that, then you get all that, and then when you level up into the actual towns, you'll be able to get a better chance to pull those kinds of items. But that's basically what you want to do as well for the other farming method. If you want to farm all your other stuff, you want to farm to make sure your units get all 4-star, 5-star, whichever one you can get up to, and just grind out as much as you can. Currently, I don't think you can do 6-star for now, but up to 5-star at least you definitely can. So just grind out all your towns for sure, and then grind out these items at least once a day, at night, or anything like that, to get all your items for Awakening. So let's get back to the actual method as well. Besides that point right now, the other thing I want to talk about is your space. So a lot of people have been asking me about the space in their box. So you can see like I have 91 out of 100 right now, and then on JP I have 286 out of 345. So you have to know like there's going to be a time where you will have to expand. So if, let's just say you do want to expand, you would literally just use one gem. You're not going to hurt yourself doing that. You're going to be fine with it. But what I want to know is, let me know in the comments below if you guys are struggling with farming, because this is one method that you should be doing. So if we go into my inventory, you're going to see on JP version as well compared to my global. So the main things that you should be farming would be books, right? So if I go down my JP, these are all my books currently. So you can see I have 4 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars right here. 3 stars, I believe there would be less. Yeah, so 3 stars right there, for example. And you can see like on global I have 3 stars only, 2 stars for a little bit. I don't have any 4 stars currently, I don't think. Okay, I have a couple 4 stars, and then I have like 2 5 stars. So you can see like my whole JP box is full. Now the reason why that is because I let the game farm overnight. So depending on what you're doing, and if you're focused on one specific thing, you basically want to focus on, let's just go into the SP dungeon. If you go into the SP dungeon, this is where you're going to be getting your books and your EXP potions. Now, some teams, like some of you guys will not be able to like fully finish this 100% all the time. So there might be times if you do die, you're just gonna be sitting there, because if you lose, then you're not gonna reset, honestly. So just make sure, like, you if you know that you have a good team, then do this. If you don't, then don't try grinding this out, because you're gonna lose. So I'm gonna grind on this version right now, because the second level, and I'll grind on the third level here, just because there's two different levels right now. So I'm gonna play both games real quick, right? So normally, if you have these little like balls to start off with, it's gonna use those, or it's gonna use your stamina. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my stamina. Another thing to note is when you click the bottom left right here, this little button is gonna do an auto run, right? But if you click the gear right next to it, if you click the gear, it'll show you that you can use your AP potions, which you're gonna have to, right? And you can do no restrictions. Or if you feel like you want to use a good amount, you can click count and put as many AP potions you want into it, and the game itself will grind whatever it wants. Me personally, I like to do no restrictions, just so I can get as much as possible. So we're gonna do that for both versions. All right, so we're gonna show you guys that this is exactly how I'm doing it. Once you have those up, that's what that thing is for, and then just click start and you'll get into the game. So I'm gonna let this game do it by itself while I talk about this. So I've had a lot of comments on how to farm or what to farm, and this is basically what I would say to farm. So 1, for sure books, and 2, for sure EXP potions. Why I say that is because you want to level up all your units all the way up to level 60 for sure, and then get them to UR at least. So to get them to UR, you're gonna have to get SP or SSR pendants, and you should all know that by now. The way to get them though is very limited in certain ways. Now SP Dungeon does give you a place to actually grind the SSR pendants, but those are all random luck. So if you don't have random luck, then of course, you know, you can't do anything about that. So it would be unfortunate for that. But what you want to do is also get your pendants from the SSR story mode. So you want to get that as well from there. But let me pause real quick on the auto so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Because I know if you don't do it inside the game, you can do it from here as well. So I have auto off, right? So what you want to do here is that, let's just say you're playing in game and you're like, oh, you know, I forgot to turn on the auto mode, right? Or I forgot to turn on overnight mode. Basically, this is what I call it. It's a loop, but I'm gonna call it overnight mode. So you're gonna see the top left button right where the auto button is. The button right next to it is the one that will loop over and over again. So we're gonna click that one and then just click auto, of course, back to auto, so we can let the game finish. So I'm not playing anything. Like you can see, like the cards are picking by themselves. So I'm not picking anything, but you'll see how much of a difference it is to grind this way compared to the other ways. Like just playing over and over and over again, it can get annoying. If you play it this way and you just let the game be, and you play specific EXP potion levels or books, then you should be good to go to grind it out. You should probably get like over. Whenever I grinded out books overnight, I think I got like 100 books plus overnight. It's pretty easy, and they are pretty good with giving you the rewards for like RNG base for that. But alright, so we're gonna see. I think the right one's gonna win first because it's JP. So we'll see. Now I'm not even touching anything. It's gonna do it all by itself. Once it finishes, you'll see that the game just starts right back into the same level, and which is gonna be good for you. I'm gonna click skip. You should have skip on, but I'll click it for now. You'll see that the game itself will just literally start by itself. So once it pops up, you'll see. So now you're gonna see that is Demon Melody showing his face, is the victory, and now shows you how many books you got. So it'll show you these books right here. So when you get to this point, when the game itself, it will just restart by itself. But let's just say the game didn't restart and you're done with the auto loop. It's gonna basically have you on the screen with what global shows you in the middle with the auto repeat itself, and that's how it's gonna go. Basically, you're gonna see how many books you had or how many EXP potions you have and stuff like that. And it even tells you how much gold you had and how much stamina potions you use. So it's a good thing to know. Like if you use that, it'll keep an eye on it, eye out on it, so you guys know what you're doing. And then like when you wake up, you'll see like how many books you got or anything like that. So that's one way of doing it. And then of course the game itself would restart, but I didn't let it restart just because you know, I had to stop for a second. But now you're gonna see like those are the books. You just click OK, right? And then when you do that once every night, you'd be pretty set to go. You literally get over 300 plus books easily if you do it once a night or twice a night. Like literally, you would have no issues with that. And then of course we go into your inventory, you'll see like your whole inventory will be full of books. So like this is why my JP looks like insane with all these books, and you're gonna need that. You're definitely gonna need that for sure. And then just grind out as much as you can for that, doing it every night, and then you should be good. Now the other thing is, when you are farming SSR pendants, so SSR pendants, you guys should know this by now. If you go to the SP dungeon, I'll go to the SP dungeon in my global too. You go into your events, right? So right here, I am going to say, if you're gonna do SP dungeon, make sure to do the gold one only. The other two EXP and book ones you can get all the time, but the gold one, this is the main one you want to focus on. So if you go into the one in the middle, you see that these are the same levels, and you click them into there, right? So this is the team I'm running specifically. You can see JP is insanely broken, of course. I'm not even going to talk about that one. But you can see that global also has the same percentage to pull for SSR pendants. You are not going to get lucky all the time to get the SSR pendant, and that's going to happen. But you have other chances to pull everything else, like the treasure chest as well as SR pendants, and those are still very crucial to have. SSR pendants though, unfortunately, if you get lucky, you get lucky. If not, there's nothing I can really say about that. You just kind of have to keep on playing over and over again. Now the thing is, to get more tries for that with these like little ball things, you have to buy them through the actual coin shop. So if you go to the coin shop right now, right, you're gonna see that you can buy these in two specific ways. So if you go to your silver, you can buy it through the silver, or you can buy it through the friendship. So what I would say is, personally, do not spend your silver coins on this right here. Spend it on your stamina potions all the time. Always stamina potions, 100%. The friendship though, however, normally we'll get more friendship coins once we have more friends and they give us more points. Use these on this one for sure. Use that to buy those, because those give you 3 chances every time, and you can get a lot of friendship coins later on in the game, trust me. And then of course you want to go back into the SP dungeon, and then whenever you have the chance to, once you have a really good team and you can easily beat this, go back into the gold version of the SP dungeon, right? Go into the top version, click the plus button when you see it, and just add on all of it. So if you see on my JP one, you'll see this screen. So this screen is like when you click max and you use all 5 of these. So that's what you want to do, because once you're there, you grind out all of those levels, and hopefully you get the SSR pendants. So let's just say I click this, right? I'll do max and click all of it. So it gives me 20 tries to make sure that I can get an SSR pendant. So I'm honestly just gonna do it anyway, just because I'm already on it. But that's basically how it's gonna go. So that's how you want to farm in the game currently. And then once you get a good amount of EXP potions, a lot of books, for example, you want to start investing into your units. So currently I haven't grinded too much in this global account, just because I haven't really had the chance to grind out much. But let's just say I go into the green Elizabeth and Hawk. You'd go into your enhance, of course, and then just start leveling up your units from here. I don't have that many here, but on my JP version, I have insane amounts. So you just have to grind out all that every day, every night, if you can, and that's pretty much how you do it. That's how you grind overnight. There's no actual method to do it. It's just a loop button that you turn on before you go to sleep, basically. But that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about for today's video. Hopefully you guys did understand that. If you guys have any kind of more questions, just let me know in the comments below. I'll try to get back to you guys as fast as possible. I've been getting over 500 comments on almost every video at this point, so I'll try to get back to you as quickly as possible. Just if you have any other questions, just comment down below, or message me on Discord or Twitter. If you guys want to do that, you guys can, because I do try to follow back everyone on that as well. So hopefully you guys did understand that. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Drop a like onto today's video if you guys did understand, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. We're close to hitting 10,000 subs. I'm kind of surprised that that's actually possible now. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the content and just understand what I'm doing for the game. But that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Have a great day. Alright, so that's pretty much the video. I did do just a quick flex, honestly, just to show you guys. SSR pendant is on, of course, on my JP side. SSR pendant right there. But have a great day.